I bet some of you didn't expect another video, and my bad, that's on me. There were some unforeseen circumstances that popped up, and we'll touch on them briefly before I get to the actual interesting part of the video. Basically, I lost my car. First, the brakes were bad, so I traveled less until they could be replaced. Then the subframe rotted out, so I eventually got a new one. But that prevented a lot of summer plans, and also I canceled the Fiber Festival of New England trip because money. But that's resolved, so on to the fun bit. I joined a Create Space. A new yarn shop popped up in Mount Vernon earlier this year, and I've been watching their Create Space post on Facebook every other week, and I've really been wanting to go. So a new car finally enabled that, and so I picked a couple projects out of my closet and I went. The yarn store is called Wild Pines Yarn Shop, and it's in Mount Vernon. It mostly advertises its knitting, but when I did get there and sat down around the table in the middle of the store, we had a split of 3 crocheters to 5 knitters. We took up the entire room, and at around 6 in the evening, we sat down, made some tea, and hung out so that we could get to work knitting and crocheting. We shared advice, and we showed off our projects, and we worked on our projects while we chatted. And I actually went out, because I'm definitely going back, I went out and I bought a new travel mug for coffee so that I can take some tea or some hot cocoa and make it for myself at every one of these Create Space meetings, which of course I'll bring some to share. So at the end of the night, I did end up buying a little bit too much yarn, and everyone was really excited to see how my current project was going. It was the Wild Oleander scarf. So I'm working on that for a collaboration, and everyone was excited to see the process of it, and they really wanted to see the finished result, but I'm not that fast. So I finished it the next day, and I'm really excited to take it with me to show off the next time that I'm going, which is in 2 weeks. And then I'll also bring the yarn that I bought from there and put that into a new project. I think I'm going to do some arm warmers again because I have a type. So I'm also thinking of bringing a few smaller finished projects to show off, such as some of my other wrist warmers and maybe my octopus hat, which is, my mother is a huge fan of that, and she was like, oh, you have to show it to me. It's awesome. But basically, we're back to making videos and having fun. And I am sorry that I just kind of disappeared. It was a little bit stressful going around with a car that was actually falling apart underneath me. That was fun to find out at the garage. So I do have plans coming up. We did end up canceling the trip to Massachusetts for the Fiber Festival of New England. Really disappointed, but ultimately it was a good idea because of course we had to buy a new car, or I had to buy a new car. And even if I hadn't bought the new car, we would have been relying on one car that was not my own, and I didn't feel comfortable putting that much pressure on a different person to drive me. So we're not going to hit that. What we are going to do instead is do a little bit of traveling around Maine. Tomorrow we're going to be going to Ricker Farms Orchard, which is an apple orchard. I think it's in Turner, Maine. So I have some upcoming giveaways that I'm going to be doing alongside a subathon. That's going to be a lot of like Destiny and crocheting videos. So I'll be getting some gifts for top donators. So we're going to be getting some Maine snacks and things like that for that. We're also going to be going to Fort Knox in Prospect, Maine, and we're going to be going around the entire fort and taking video and having fun and things like that. I'm still looking at other places to go in Maine, and I will be continuing with my intro to crochet videos. I'm hoping to get maybe a video every week or a video every other week that's going to be a YouTube short that will just have introductory crochet tips, and I will be working on some designs as well. I did, well, I have been busy while I've been away. I was accepted into the affiliate program of Premier Yarns, and I was really excited for this one. I was accepted into the affiliate program for Lion Brand Yarns, which is the one that I really wanted to get into because I use Lion Brand for almost everything that I do. Premier Yarn is my plushies. Lion Brand is everything else. So I'm very excited that I have the opportunity to not quite work with them because it's more, I have a code for commissions. People can use my code before they buy things, and I'll get like I might get commission, things like that. I'm really excited to be working with them and to see what they have to offer, and of course what I can offer them. It's given me some inspiration, and it's given me the motivation to reach out to other brands and hopefully, work with them as an affiliate or as a content creator and just share their products that I use often. So I'm excited to be reaching out to other brands and putting myself out there and just seeing where I can go. There haven't been a lot of changes the last couple months. There's the affiliates with Lion Brand, there's the affiliate with Premier Yarns. I've made a few projects. We're working on a community collaboration in Twitch's Artists and Makers Club. It's going to be a fiber collab, and I will put up some info in a video about that next week, I think. So right now, our upcoming events look like Ricker Farms tomorrow. In a couple weeks, we're going to be going to Fort Knox in Prospect, Maine. In the spring, we're going to be going to the Fiber Witch Festival in Salem, Massachusetts. Probably going to be hitting up Maine Maple Sunday. We'll do the Fiber Frolic of Maine, of course. And then we're probably going to be hitting various conventions and things like that. So, like I said, we're getting back into being active. I'm trying to do a video a week. I'm trying to work on more projects, more events, more traveling, just things that I really missed while I was without a reliable car and reliable transportation. So I am really sorry that I was away for so long, and I hope that if you're still here, if you're sticking around, you'll have some fun with me for the next ventures. And if you're new, I hope that you'll enjoy the content that's going to be coming up. So I do want to thank you for sticking around, and I do hope that you have a great day, and we'll see you next weekend.